My choice for Vice President is a proven winner, a leading defender of the African-American community. His rise from humble beginnings is the American dream personified. He's an outspoken man, a thoughtful man. He's a leading rebounder in the NBA. His name's Dennis Rodman. Right, Dennis, come on out here, Dennis.
Jim Miklaszewski's from NBC News. I'm not a sports reporter, but to my knowledge, Mr. Rodman has never evinced any political desires whatsoever. Why have you asked him to join the Republican ticket?
You know, I'm running for vice president. And if you don't like it, well, you can just kiss my ass. Right, Bob?
Yeah, that's right, kiss it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm running for vice president. And if you don't like it, well, you can just kiss my ass. Right, Bob?
Yeah, that's right, kiss it.
Yeah.
In his controversial new book, Bad as I Want to Be, Chicago Bulls forward Dennis Rodman says that the NBA is, quote, 50% sex. Jeez, man, I got to stop leaving at halftime. And my good friend Dennis Rodman. You're not wearing any clothes. You're completely naked.
Yeah? What's your point, Norm?
Well, it's customary for guests on Weekend Update, you know, to wear clothes.
Well, because I'm new, does it bother you?
Well, that's not the issue here, you know.
Does my nudity frighten you?
No, it doesn't frighten me, but if you plan to be here next fall doing book reviews, I expect to see a major attitude adjustment. You know, and while you're at it, a more conventional hairstyle and some clothes, for God's sakes. You're going to have to learn that there is such a thing as rules, Dennis Rodman. Rules. Do you understand that?
Sure. I understand.
Well, good.
That's the way it is. Good night and have a good weekend.
You were talking about going to the last segment. I understand you actually had to visit yourself.
Yeah,
the hospital.
I went, what happened was on the show, on the Saturday Night Live show.
Yeah, that show. Yeah, I know that show.
I was on that, and Dennis Rodman was a guest.
Dennis Rodman, right.
And so we thought it'd be funny if he headbutted me, you know? Mm-hmm. So he headbutted me, but he did it really hard, you know?
Do we have a, I think actually someone supplied the clip. This is, you're not... Yeah,
that really...
You hear that dull thud of like skull on skull.
Yeah,
it really...
Yeah, and I don't have like a strong head. I haven't been working it out lately.
Really?
But he has like an athlete's head, you know? But no, beforehand he said, like, I said, hey, don't hit me with your head, or no, you know, don't really hit me. And he goes, no, Al. He goes, he had this thing where he was going to put his thumbs, and as soon as he touched my thumbs, I go back, and then he got all excited and headbutted me. So, like...
So did you feel him, like, pull the thumbs back, and then real head was coming in at you?
And so I, like, blacked out for, like, a minute, and then the next day I had this huge headache, so I thought I was going to die, you know? And so I went to the hospital. I went to I don't want to say the hospital, but I went to this hospital and to emergency, you know, and they're all like, they're the craziest guys in emergency, all like crack. Everybody's on crack, you know? Every emergency is a guy on crack. Yeah. So I went in and they go like, hey, how much crack do you have, you know? And I go, I'm not on crack. And they go, what happened? I go, Dennis Rodman headbutted me. On the TV. He headbutted me on the TV. So they go, yeah. Right.
How much crack,
Yeah.
So what happened? Anything wrong?
Yeah, I don't know, man. They said, like, you can't tell. They said, like, the only way you can tell is if later on, if you go to sleep and you don't wake up. Yeah.
That's why you didn't mention the name of the hospital.
Yeah, I don't want to mention it. I didn't know this, too. If you go to emergency, you got to pay. They keep sending me bills, like all kinds of bills.
You thought it was free, that you could just... go there and?
Yeah, I'm from Canada. It's all free there.
Oh, okay.
What about last night? Dennis Rodman got a narrow. Do you watch Celebrity Apprentice anymore?
Yeah, yeah. I haven't watched much this season, but I know did he go back to North Korea? Did he bring LaToya Jackson over to North Korea?
It is weird that he's both on the Celebrity Apprentice and dealing with nuclear genocide.
Yeah, negotiating world peace and harmony, and trying to. It's funny how it all really, the rhetoric and the vitriol out of North Korea all started immediately after Dennis Rodman's visit too.
I guess you're right.
He went over there to patch everything up, and the next day it's like America is a boiled pumpkin waiting to be exploded. So, if anybody could solve the crisis in the world, crises in the world, I think Rodman could. He was a fun guy.
Don't you find it funny with the news, Tom, that all of a sudden you read on the front of Yahoo, North Korea is starting a war with us?
Yeah.
Just out of nowhere.
They're instigating it.
Yeah.
They're actually saying.
And then you just hit another button.
Yeah. Yeah, they're starting it. They're just going to start it.
Is that what's going to happen?
Yeah,
really?
they're saying they're going to start it.
Are they going to get us?
If you don't pay me now, I'm gonna take this swizzle stick and I'll be shoving that right up your pee hole.
So that was $11.50, right?
Right.
Yeah, you know top spins?
Yeah, I know how
Well, in
top spins.
Australia, a top spins the opposite way of a top in America.
That's not funny.
By the way, I saw that film that you recommended me that you called a fantasy, Showa. Horrifying. You make it a habit to hang out with Dax Shepard.
No.
But yet you also know you're good friends with Professor Irwin Corey. And what does it do to you?
Causes diabetes.
Well, that's terrible. And they
Hardening of the
amputate
arteries.
your leg.
Not always. Sometimes you go blind.
Sometimes you go blind.
Yeah.
Sometimes both. And then you can't. At least you can't see that you only have one leg.
You know what I like about this show? It's not afraid to take on the issues.
My wife's a slatterny woman.
Sorry to hear that.
Is that the word?
It's a word.
Slatternly. Maybe I'm old-fashioned, you know, but like, you tell me, because you're a gay guy. But I go into a gym. I go into workout. You know what I mean? I want to work out and I want to get my pecs and lats and shit like that, right? You know what I'm talking about. But then I go into the locker room. Now, the last thing I want to see there is some guy's fucking hot, beautiful asshole. This is what he told me the other day. He goes, it happened.
Fire pit.
He goes, it happened, but he goes, the numbers are all wrong. And then he goes, the other night he goes, 600 or 6 million, it's still terrible. I'm like, oh.
Okay.
And so Mario Cantone, we were at the Hyatt, you know, and me and Howard Busgang and this other guy are smoking a joint. I'm not smoking, but they're both smoking this joint. This was in a very serious time of AIDS.
Were you okay?
I had a black guy open for me, and I got him into the hotel.
Can I ask you a question seriously?
The guy made a mistake.
I'm being honest
The guy
with you.
made a mistake. He had a press conference later, and he said he made an error in judgment.
The guy who ate the guy?
Yeah, he made an error in judgment. Now, what do you think of this joke? When I die, I want my body donated to science, but more specifically, a scientist who is working on bringing dead guys back to life.
Oh, that's just, is that funny at all?
The search continues in the Indian Ocean for the Malaysian Airlines Flight 370 as they listen and try to follow the pings. These guys sound like me always listening for pings. The pings are my Chinese neighbors. Jim and Ellen Ping. Jim, the other day, he, very nice guy, Jim Ping, he...
oh, they really do exist. What is this thing you're doing with your face?
Oh, it's...
Do you have allergies?
No, I'm not used to these glasses, but he was very nice.
So you think that's going to help?
And he lent me... is that the face I'm making?
Well, one time I thought you were joking around. You were looking at me like, get a close-up. I hope you had a close-up. Roll it in now if you didn't show it
sounds
before.
Sounds like this guy's jimping to...
Let me his abacus
I want to do
yesterday.
this.
Jesus!
Oh, come on, that's not a Chinese guy.
I wasn't saying it was.
That was kind of racist.
What are you, Mickey Rooney?
Hey.
Hey, come on.
I know he's dead,
Have
but
a little
Mickey Rooney
respect.
did a very racist thing, like you just did, in a movie called Breakfast at Tiffany's by the wonderful Truman Capote.
I wasn't doing anything racist, and you know it. But go ahead.
You said you'd rather play Frogger than have sex.
Oh yeah, well you have to know Frogger, you know, it's a game. It's an arcade game where a little frog has to go across the river.
Yeah.
And they have like little logs that he has to, and sometimes the log's a crocodile and tries to eat him.
You're like totally into that?
Yeah, well I like a lot of things better than sex. I don't care for sex that much.
See, that's the thing with me too, because I'm totally bored. I don't have any, what's the matter?
Yeah. It hasn't like gotten better over the centuries, you know. It's always the same thing. It's very like I had sex when I was a young man, and then I had it for a while, and then I realized it's kind of always the same thing, you know. There's only a few things you can do. You can go like this and then over, you know what I mean? You go, I'll do this for a while, and then...
Do you think that we're being drugged by the government to lose interest in sex?
Oh no, I just think it's a thing that, like, you know, when people go, hey, you know, that guy's he's good in bed, you know? And to me, like, how hard is it? You know? It's not like if you're good in badminton or something, you know, that's a hard thing, badminton. You gotta, and Frogger, you know? But sex, you can figure it out in like 10 minutes, you know?
Yeah, and like goats do it and stuff. You know, like goats and pigs and stuff all do it, so how special can it be?
Exactly. Show me a goat that can get past the 3rd level of Frogger.
That's right, Nora. That's right.
You bring a girl home or a friend over and there's no place for... What?
I don't have sex with girls or men.
Wait a minute. Norm MacDonald. Norm, you're a sexy dude.
Yeah, but I don't have...
And you never go out trolling or no girl... Well, I realize you're not a virgin, you've got a kid.
No.
When's the last time you had sex?
Probably 10 years ago.
Shut up.
Yeah, I have sex. I have sex like by masturbating.
Yes.
Yeah, but I find sex very repetitive and dull and kind of pointless.
Your kid. This is a bit.
No, it's not.
Norm MacDonald.
I had a lot of sex when I was a young man. When I was 19 or 20, I had a lot of sex. And it's just the same thing over and over.
Right. It feels really good. So start from the beginning and do it again. I mean, why wouldn't you?
Is it too much work dealing with
ice cream? Eating ice cream is really good too until you're tired of it. You know.
And the next day you try a different flavor. There's thousands of flavors of ice cream.
But not of women.
Do you go to hookers ever?
No, I've never been to a prostitute.
This attitude you have could be said for anything, though.
I know.
For anything.
You do more than once.
Anything.
Yeah, well, I don't do very much.
You just don't like people in general.
Yeah, you hate people.
Or you hate women.
Oh, no, I'm fascinated by people and by women. I'm just saying I don't need to,
But don't chicks throw themselves? I would think that after a show, you're hilarious. And
well,
some
to tell
chick is
you
like,
the
listen,
truth,
I've always been
find,
fascinated.
To tell you the truth, I find sex to be a very filthy act.
Are you a germaphobe?
No, I don't mean
fluidophobe?
filthy. I mean filthy in the sense of shameful.
Really? Were you raised Catholic?
No.
Oh.
He's doing a bit.
No, I'm not doing a bit.
I find it really hard to believe you haven't had sex in 10 years.
I think I think that sex is shameful and that people have sex knowing that it's shameful. And again, it's like death. They just live in this fool's paradise where they pretend it's not. I mean, obviously, people don't have sex in public, so there must be some shame.
Some people do.
But it's
because you don't want to be caught in that compromise. You know, you're not exactly at your most attractive when you're having sex. There's all these.
Well, there's social norms. You don't go to the bathroom in public either, but I'm not ashamed of that.
Exactly. What?
I'm not ashamed of going to the bathroom. It's part of taking in to stay alive. You have to evacuate. I'm not ashamed of that. That just comes with the territory.
Of course, and you have to ejaculate too. But I evacuate and ejaculate in private. I don't evacuate in front of another person.
That's exactly what I'm saying. So you're not ashamed of it. You do it in order to...
I am ashamed.
But he is ashamed of it.
That's why
what
I do
he's
it
saying.
alone. Do you evacuate in front of people?
No, but I'm saying I'm not ashamed. It's just not polite. It's not a social.
It's something that you share with somebody else. I mean, are you? Is it a fear of intimacy? Do you not let anybody too close?
No, I'm not afraid for them.
Now, what was this thing they did on Extra about you and Elle Macpherson? You guys had an affair or something?
No, that was all nonsense.
Was it?
Yes.
Yeah,
because
sure.
He's a married man.
Right.
She came to the show, and she's like very flirtatious to everybody.
Right.
So then somebody started this crazy idea that.
And she's very bright, so you get attracted to a very smart woman who's good looking, right?
She's bright?
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
No, right. So you're saying that Elle Macpherson was on the show as a guest. She's a gorgeous woman. She's beautiful.
Well, yeah, I guess. But I don't have I'm not like you. I don't have like a real high sex drive.
Right. You don't really?
No, not at all.
Well, that's something to advertise.
Yeah. She was flirtatious, and were you like sort of being flirtatious with her? You had to be attracted to her.
No, I wasn't attracted.
At all?
I'm not attracted to like
girls
that much. I used to be when I was young.
And you're not gay? Maybe those pain pellets were telling you something, pal. I'm telling you right now.
No, when I was young, I used to be.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you're still a young guy.
You do have sex with your wife, don't you?
Yeah, I have sex with my wife. Yeah.
How often? Like once a week?
Well, the thing is, like with my wife, we have sex because we know exactly what to do.
Right.
With each other. But if I was with somebody else, I'd have to,
I don't believe this for a minute.
No, I'm serious.
I've never met a guy who said this.
But how often do you have sex with your wife?
I've never met a guy who says, your sex life doesn't, your sex drive doesn't, you don't have a low sex drive.
Yeah.
There's just no way.
Does he masturbate?
Do you masturbate?
Oh, yeah.
You do. So then you have a high sex drive.
For myself.
No. So when Elle Macpherson is running around in a little short skirt and she's looking gorgeous, don't tell me you're not thinking about doing her. And don't, I mean,
no,
you are.
I swear to God, I'm not.
Really?
No, I've been to the doctor about this.
Really?
Yeah,
You've gone to a psychiatrist?
No, a physical doctor.
Because you're saying, hey, I don't get aroused that much.
A urologist, yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
but wait a second. Mentally, you get aroused, right?
Is he having trouble?
Are you having trouble getting aroused? I'm telling you, you're gay.
No.
Wait a second. You're telling me.
No, I can masturbate as much as anybody.
Okay. No, not as much as me. Believe me, don't take that challenge.
He has more free time, I bet.
Wait, Norm, I don't understand something.
What?
You went to a doctor, you said, hey, what's with me? I'm around Elle Macpherson and I'm not getting aroused.
No, I didn't mention her.
Yeah, but and you start to get concerned that, hey, why am I not getting aroused around these beautiful women?
Yeah, because I used to always get aroused all the time, no matter what. Like I could see a giant fat woman, like part of her ass.
Right, and you get excited by that.
Yeah.
Are you on medication of any kind?
No. I just now I'm just.
Do you need that testosterone patch or something?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, it makes you more masculine.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
But then your hair falls out.
Yeah, you got to be careful about that.
Yeah.
Wait, explain something to me.
What's
are
that?
you putting me on or are you being serious?
No, I'm serious.
You're being serious.
It's hard to tell him.
You're saying, no, I think he's a straight ahead kind of guy.
No, I'm serious.
You know, I mean, I've only met Norm once, but...
I would love to talk to the doctor.
Right. Well, actually, I met you twice. I met you backstage at Letterman, too. So, you're telling me, let me get this straight.
Yeah.
You got concerned because you're around a lot of beautiful women and suddenly you weren't getting as many erections as you used to.
Right.
You go to the doctor, he checks out your weenie.
Oh, he checked out my prostate.
Right. And was anything wrong?
Was anything wrong? The only wrong thing,
yeah. Well, no, really, there was nothing wrong.
Nothing. He said, like, can you masturbate?
Same thing we asked.
Yeah, so I go, yeah, sure, I like doing that.
Right, so, and your wife and you have sex, what, once a week? I have sex.
Wait a minute. So, Norm, what do you think about?
What?
When you're masturbating?
What do you think about?
Well, you know, like...
Fat woman's ass? No. Like, who do you think? Did you ever think about Elle McPherson?
No.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Who do you think about?
I don't think
girls
about...
you just met.
I'll tell you something. I can't think about, like, girls that I don't think I could have sex with, because I don't have that good an imagination.
Right, it's got to be someone you think you can get.
Right,
That's how I am. Right. So
sometimes I think of like kind of unattractive girls where I'm
right when you're doing stuff. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that too though.
Yeah.
Like sometimes like one of the interns here or something I'll think about because I think that like I could definitely get her. You ever think about Rosie O'Donnell when you're doing it?
Good Lord.
No way, right?
Name some names.
Yeah, name some names of who you think about.
You know what Rosie O'Donnell would be good at giving?
What?
Really wide head.
Oh, that's funny. Does Rosie O'Donnell have the biggest head on the planet?
Yeah,
she really does. How much does her head weigh? Do you take a guess?
About her head weight?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that age-old argument, I'm not going to get into.
You're not even going to get into it.
Yeah.
I see. And she's on the new $100 bill. Did you see her picture? It's pretty wild. Wait a second. Now, this is fascinating because I don't know that much about you.
No.
Who does he think about? That's what.
See, I'm old. You know, I'm like 33 years old.
Oh, that's real old.
I'm 42, dude.
Yeah, well,
I mean, gee, I didn't know you were. That's young.
But it's still fun, you know. I like having sex with
33,
my wife.
and how many times a week do you have sex with your wife? Be honest.
My wife's very beautiful.
Is she?
Yeah.
How did you get her before you were famous? Was it a difficult thing?
You know, I don't know. I was just a nice guy.
Are you really charming?
She was. No.
Because you're a good-looking guy.
I'm not charming, but
right.
I'm just, you know, I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
And then she didn't know what she was doing, so, you know, we just...
You got married, like most people.
Yeah.
And you got married, and she's good-looking. She have a nice body and everything?
Yeah, she's very pretty.
And so what do you get her, like 2 times a week?
What's that?
What do you get her, 2 times a week?
Get her.
Yeah, get her. Come on, man. You're not that old that you don't know what that means.
2 times a week's a little much. You know,
that's a lot. See, you're like me.
Yeah.
And it happens once a week. So I'm laying in bed with my wife yesterday, and I said to her, you know, let's have some sex. She said, Saturday night I'll come visit you at the movie and we'll have sex there.
Really?
Yeah.
She's waiting to come visit you.
It's Saturday night. Saturday night is when I get sex. Then I watch you.
That's like Archie Bunker or something.
I usually get it at 11 o'clock, and by 11:30 we're good and we're all cleaned up. We're laying in bed and we're watching Saturday Night Live. That's it.
So,
yeah.
So you have like specific days.
Yeah.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Oh, so you do it spontaneously
but
once
every
a week.
3rd year.
Right, so you might actually, you don't know when it's going to happen. Boy, that's exciting.
It could happen anytime.
Yeah, wait another couple of years. You'll be down to a Saturday night. Does your wife at least let you go everywhere by yourself, or do you have to accompany her everywhere? Like after the show, when you go to this diner, do you have to go with your wife, or do you go by yourself?
My wife lives in Los Angeles.
Oh, she does?
Wow.
Oh, that's a great marriage.
Yeah. Well, I go back to Los Angeles. I'm only here, like, when I do the show.
Oh, really? But don't you have to be here to write and stuff?
Yeah, but that's only 20 weeks a year, and then the rest of the time I'm with my wife and kid.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's great.
Also, you get a nice little break. So you were here alone, and Elle McPherson's coming on to you, and you had a little affair with her.
Good Lord, no.
I don't know, man.
No.
You know, he's setting himself up as a challenge, saying it's hard to get him aroused.
Women like that.
Do you hope each week for an ugly female co-host on Saturday Night Live so that you don't have to fall in love with her? Oh, man. What a...
Hi, Norm! Norm! We did it! We did it!
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah. Nice to finally meet you.
Hi, Norm. Nice to meet you finally. Come have
Come
a
on
seat.
in.
This is Bobby.
You're right. You're in the comfy chair.
Yeah, we're going to give you the comfier chair. That's that one with the FS1 pillow. You can take that. No, really? Oh, yeah.
I can take the pillow?
Take it.
If you want it.
Yours. You think we're keeping any of this? We're going to burn this down.
I always thought I should have stolen stuff from SNL.
Yeah.
You know, I took no pictures. I wrote this book, and they're like, "Hey, you got any pictures?" I go, I got nothing. Because it was before you could take pictures with your
With a
phone.
phone.
So you would have to have a camera.
Yeah, like an actual camera.
Yeah.
And then go get it developed at like the CVS.
Yes. Yeah, and the guy takes it through a curtain, some Asian guy, and
Yeah.
you're like,
develops it.
when does that come back? It's like,
It'll be back in a week.
But it was exciting though, back then.
We have.
You'd come back.
If you're interested, we figured you might be interested.
Oh yeah.
In this, especially this one. I mean, that's comedy, but this is also that's a little piece of our history there.
Yes, sir. Well, Snowbird she starts with, which is the only song I know.
And then
Why
the
does
last
Anne
song.
Murray not have a residency in Vegas? Could she not sell
right?
out?
She should
Maybe
be
on
able to.
Fremont?
You're right. Or even Fremont. But even what's that place? The other people do it.
Oh.
That town.
Branson.
Yeah,
Missouri.
Branson.
Yeah, right.
Anne Murray.
Yeah.
Anne Murray must have a following.
Yeah, she would be good there.
You know, Gordon Lightfoot is just.
He's hanging on by a thread.
That's for sure.
Yeah, he still does his Massey Hall thing every
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
And I don't think it's. I think it's a
No.
little shaky now.
But what a writer that guy was. You know,
Oh, yeah.
when I first heard that wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, I thought it was from 1700.
Right.
It turned out it was from 1975. I'm like, what?
I know. Exactly.
But the lines in that song are like, oh my
It's
God.
incredible.
Where
It
does
holds
God
up.
go when the something?
Yeah, something.
I heard Burton Cummings.
Fitzgerald.
I heard Burton Cummings do a hilarious thing. It was he did an impression. You know, he had such a great voice, Burton Cummings.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, he just ragged on Gordon Lightfoot. Then he did an impression of Gordon Lightfoot doing Maggie May.
Oh,
And he's
really?
like, how does Maggie May go again? What's the line of Maggie? What's one line of Maggie May?
Hey there, Maggie. I wish I had something to say to you.
Yeah, you sing it.
It's late
Hey
September.
there, Maggie, I wish I had something to say to you. It's late
Hey, you.
September. So it's like super non-sexy and.
Don't worry about this. Just keep your.
Oh, I get my coffee?
Yeah,
Maybe I.
Take this
Oh,
home.
this is all right.
And
Okay.
you can.
All right, but all right.
We're fine.
So I'm just.
Just
sitting
hold
here
on
with
to your
it.
record. No, you're actually promoting
Why don't
an
I
old
promote
Anne
this?
Murray record.
Sales have been dropping a little.
Okay.
She's beautiful though.
Yeah.
Didn't she do a duet with Kenny Rogers? Did she do a duet with Kenny Rogers?
That one.
I can't remember.
She did a duet with someone.
She's got a good head of hair, though.
Yeah.
Does she ever, huh?
She's a handsome woman.
Handsome woman, good golfer.
She's a handsome
She's
golfer.
a good. She's like a scratch golfer, apparently.
My friend was at. She's a girl, and she was at David. Some guy's house. So, anyways, the guy is a secret gay guy, and then the woman is a secret woman like her.
Like a lesbian.
A lesbian.
Yeah,
Secret woman.
She's a lesbian. Yes, yes. I should be wearing this. This is
yeah. You don't have to wear that, but it's.
No, it's ridiculous.
But we
It
did
looks
enjoy
ridiculous.
it on the herd. We did enjoy it.
So she. Wait, what was I talking about?
Oh, the secret
woman
lesbian.
Oh yeah, so my friend was there, right? And the wife goes up to her, and she says, "Do you watch the LPGA? Do you follow the LPGA?" Which apparently is some code.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So my friend, this girl, she goes, "Well, sometimes, you know." And then the girl's like, "Oh, it's really, something that you should really follow." Very entertaining.
All right, we're gonna do it.
We're gonna get going.
Wait! I got. God damn, man. It's like I was saying on Saturday Night Live. You know, they've done it for 30 years, and everything's a panic.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's 10 seconds. They're screaming. You're like, fuck. You don't have everything ready yet?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Had 40 years to get this right. They're still trying.
Look who's here.
Who's here?
It's Norm MacDonald and Kevin Farley.
My God, so it is.
Great.
Welcome, fellas. You were all paying it. We had mutual appreciation body language.
Well, yeah.
As soon as the mics went on, you completely turned all your attention on Farley.
Well, I was trying to.
Are you playing it cool?
No, I wanted Farley to get some talking time in because he's a good guy and he's only in America. Only in America.
Could we have Farley?
What?
Could we have Farley?
Yeah.
Only in America?
Only in America.
Right. Spoken by a Canadian.
Only in America. Chris Farley's brother Kevin.
I thought you were going to call me Chris again.
No.
Which would have been horrible.
Here's it.
No, I wrote a song for Kevin about his brother Chris.
Yeah.
Would you like to hear it?
I would love nothing more.
Very much like to hear it.
Yeah. It's a song parody. No, I don't remember it. You remember it. It's based on the 70s that I'm not Lisa, my name is Julie.
I don't know if you've heard that song.
I'm not Lisa, my name is Julie. Lisa left you years ago.
Familiar with that song?
Yeah, I think I am.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead.
That is such a lie. No, you're not.
Trying to kiss up to the guests.
I'm
looking it up.
Can I ask
let's
you?
look it up. Oh, look it up and you can play it.
Hey, I've got it.
Okay.
Boom, hit
Are
it.
you really?
Let's listen to
Got
it.
it. Stand by.
All right.
Here we go.
Are you going to sing?
What was it?
Very slow.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the beginning of it.
Yeah.
Well, we usually play them
It probably
start
is.
to finish.
It's in about 2 minutes in.
I can't fast forward.
No, that's okay. This is good radio.
Yeah, we can talk over this. This will be like a music bed to our conversation.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think it goes right into it, so I can just...
Do a little dialogue.
dub
Just be
it,
like,
right.
hey,
You'll
Norm,
dub
what's
it
up?
as they
What's
say
up,
it?
Kevin?
Yeah.
Oh, that's an interesting concept. He may overlay it. He may overlay the words of the song with his parody.
Sweet.
Okay.
Which has never been done. Here it goes.
You're hearing it here now live.
I'm not Chris. My name is Kevin. Chris was funny. I am not.
Wow. That's terrible. Norm.
I wrote that. What do you mean it's terrible?
In the first person, it's even sadder.
Oh, wow.
Can we ask you a question about sort of stand-up life in general that we've never asked?
Great. We got to do it with the overlay.
I don't think we actually need to ask anything.
We don't need to say a word.
When you come to a different town doing a stand-up tour, are there certain things that... What are you looking at?
I'm looking at you.
Eyes.
It looks like it looks like you're looking at a contact that's slightly off center. You know the trick where if you don't want to look in a person's eyes, you look at a spot right in the middle
I
of
don't
the
know
forehead.
that trick, no.
No?
What a terrible trick. I wouldn't even look at a person's eyes. That's an interesting part of it.
You do that, I think.
When you come to a different town, is there someone from the club always that picks you up at the airport and then ferries you around
Yes.
town?
Well, no, it doesn't ferry me around town. They just drive me to the hotel and drop me off and say, see you in 4 days, buddy.
Is that what happens, or do they try to sometimes befriend you and show you the local sites?
No, usually it's an old fella, 70 or 75, and he'll drive me from the airport. He'll drop me off. He'll go, you're on your own for 4 days now, pal. And I'll go, okay. You don't have to say it like that. And he goes, hey, you're going to stiff me like the last guy? And I go, no, what? Who was the last guy? Some fella.
I know him.
I go, all right, I'll pay you money. I'll pay you extra for what he didn't. I always overtip like crazy. You know, I'll go, I don't know what to tip. So, I pull out a 20 and then I'm not going to go can you give me 15 back? Because the guy sees I have other 20s. Especially a homeless guy. I just pray to God I don't pull 100 out somehow. I'm like, oh, what? Wait. I have 100 and a 1. I wonder what you're getting, and I'm keeping, a homeless dude.
I don't think there's ever been a moment in any interview in 15 years in radio that I lost control so immediately.
Quickly.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever had control.
No, it's kind of a groovy feeling. It's it's what I imagine a sensory deprivation take must be like.
Back to you, Darren.
Just let it go.
Back
Just let
to
it go.
When was the moment that you, as a young Norm, sort of discovered that stand-up comedy was a thing that could be done as a job and maybe was a job that you could do?
I don't know. When I was in...
Sorry.
See, that's a hard question. I got when I was in grade 4, I got a laugh in math class.
Okay. Oh, that's a tough audience.
Because they said the teacher said there's this theory. It's called the reflexive theory of mathematics. But anyways, he didn't tell us the name of the theory. He wanted us to guess, and he said this theory is if x equals y, then y equals x. And he goes, what would be a good name for that theory? And then I said, the pointless theory? And then I got a huge laugh.
And that was it.
Yeah.
Some people start in the groundlings, second city. Some people just pipe up with the pointless theory in 4th grade.
In math class.
Oh, my God.
How about you, Kevin?
Kevin.
I don't know. I farted once and the class laughed. No, I don't know. I have no idea.
You're from a funny family. You're from a family where a lot of people, was there a lot of competition for attention? Was there a lot of love, a lot of fighting, like sort of set the tone for what the Farley house growing up in was like?
It was all that.
Yeah.
We had a very sick household. No, I think it was competition. Yeah, we have 4 guys in our house.
Any sisters?
And it was, we have 1 sister, yeah.
Wow.
Barb.
And Barb's funny. Barb's probably the funniest one. But she's a nursery school teacher, and she'll send me texts like, but she'll come up to people and be
so
like...
So she made a good career decision. She's funnier than Chris Farley.
Yeah.
She decided to go into that line of work.
High-paying industry.
Yeah. But she'll go up to people and be like, I'm Chris Farley's sister! And be like, all right, Bob, that's enough.
That's enough. Settle down.
And he'd be like, yeah, okay.
Norm, you're shaking your Starbucks cup as though you wish you had more coffee. Do you want the rest of mine?
Well, I drink a lot of cream in mine, so I
have a lot of cream.
Hers is more like pudding.
I bet this is sweeter than anything that you...
Oh, I don't drink sugar, though.
Well, you're out of luck.
Thanks, though. Thanks,
okay.
That was
I tried.
Kind of you.
You're welcome.
Kind of you.
Thank you for not being afraid of germs. Can we talk about SNL a little bit?
Sure, whatever you want to talk about.
Okay, this is something that...
I'll talk about it.
And I've interviewed you before.
I know you have.
You do?
Yeah.
Did you talk about it this morning?
Did I talk about you interviewing me?
Yeah.
No, what do you mean?
Because I think you had an interview with my old radio partner.
Yeah, no, he wasn't, but yes, close. He was in the other room.
This is so surreal. Okay, where was I even going? Oh, no, this was the question. I wanted it to be a serious interview with you when I talked to you before, but it turned out being kind of weird. And this is the question that I wanted to ask you.
Because it was a very metaphysical conversation.
No, it wasn't. You don't remember it all.
He has no idea.
I was just joking. I remember it completely, yes.
The question I wanted to ask you was, there was a specific episode of, like, you should know, and your brother actually also, Kevin, were of the cast that was SNL to me. Like, there's the people that go through the history of the show. There's a moment in your life when that's the cast that you relate to the most. You're at the perfect age, and you were part of that for me. I remember you were doing Update, and I think that John Lovitz was sitting next to you, and he was doing some sort of...
You two are like 5 inches apart.
Right
that
now,
must be uncomfortable.
No, our knees are touching.
Wow.
And he's got that piercing stare. John Lovitz was sitting next to you.
It is murderous.
It's
a little
not
unsettling.
No, I think I don't know what it is.
Is it
It's
ravening?
ravening.
I'm not sure that's a word.
It's positively ravening. Okay, no, I'm serious about this.
All right, we're back.
Whoa, Kevin, whoa.
Kevin!
What?
That's not a funny topic.
Oh, sorry.
I guess it is to Derry, huh?
This is nervous laughter, I assure you.
All right. Maybe I went overboard.
John Lovitz is sitting next to you, and he's in some sort of
John
disguise.
Lovitz was not in... I was never in the cast with John Lovitz.
Okay, then it couldn't have been him.
No.
But the point that I remember was that you, at the end of Update, took out your earpiece and tossed it down on the desk and stood up and walked off screen before the camera cut.
Oh, I do that a lot. I took off my mic and just went left. Yeah.
This was a particular moment, though, and then you also didn't appear in the goodbye waves.
I never appear in the goodbyes ever.
I don't know if you're lying to me or not.
No, I'm true.
Is that true?
You know that? Mm-hmm. I would never be in the...
Why?
Because I didn't because people would phone and go, the show sucked and everything. I felt like an idiot. Like, you go, hey, and like you're in one sketch for 5 seconds or something. And also, my job was done after Update. I'd just go and get some soup somewhere. But I always feel like an idiot, like standing there. Thank you. Like nobody cares at all in the audience. They're just waiting to go home.
That's one of my favorite parts of the show. I'm always curious who's talking.
What do you mean?
Oh, it is fun. No, you're right.
To whom.
I watch that and I see people talking. Yeah,
like who are the friends? Who don't like? Oh, they're mad at that one.
Yeah, like they'll talk to the the guy in the band and stuff.
Yeah.
But,
See, I always imagined that was completely fake, and it was like doing the theater thing where you pretend to be talking and you're saying peas and carrots, and smiling.
Here's
and
a
smiling.
funny Saturday Night Live was right after 9/11.
Oh God, I'm nervous.
This is are you honestly?
Yes.
This is right after
I've got
I was
flop
gone.
sweat.
I was gone from Saturday Night Live, but it was right after 9/11, and so they had it was the first show back from Saturday Night Live after 9/11, and so anyways,
Drew Barrymore again.
Was Drew Barrymore? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good memory.
Yeah,
so they had the
the mayor came out, I guess.
Yeah, the mayor came out, but they had on stage the firemen, on the start of the show, and they were all just haunted looking, and they had Paul Simon sing the boxer while they panned across these people that had been to hell and back, these firefighters. So then at the end of it was also the first show of the season, so they had new cast members. So then at the end of the show, all the new cast members are up with everybody, with the old ones, and they're all hugging. And meanwhile, behind them are still like the guys, the firefighters,
sure,
all with their eyes like they'd seen everything, And then in the forefront, it's like, you were so good at your first show when you played the girl. And these guys behind them are like, I can't even begin to imagine what I imagined seeing yesterday.
Wow.
You played the cashier funny, Jody.
You'll get more than 2 lines next week. People are congratulating Paul Simon on the song.
Well done.
Guys, like yesterday, I dragged out a leg. It was only a leg.
That's your favorite memory.
I wasn't there. It was my favorite memory watching the show.
Oh, God.
We gotta take a break.
All
I'm
right.
not even kidding.
Norm MacDonald, Kevin Farley, Helium Comedy Club tonight.
Back. No. We're not done.
We're not done.
There's the
Tomorrow.
boys are staying.
Saturday.
Oh my
Tickets at
God.
heliumcomedy.com. We're coming right back.
105.1 The Buzz. The Afternoon Buzz. With Daria, Mitch, and Ted.
In the studio with Norm MacDonald and Kevin Farley. They're at Helium Comedy Club tonight, tomorrow night, and Saturday night. Tickets at 888-64-FUNNY or heliumcomedy.com.
How long have you two known each other?
Oh, geez, Normie.
We've known each other since I did a movie called Dirty Work that Kevin Farley was in.
As a movie, I was in that.
I don't remember what you played.
Well, that was a while ago.
That's a funny movie. It's like it became quite a cult hit.
Yeah, there's less money in being a cult figure than you might think. Being a cult figure doesn't pay, unless you're an actual cult leader. That pays a lot.
That pays a ton.
That pays a lot, and you get a lot of ladies.
Movie.
You get, as a matter of fact, you get all the ladies.
Yeah.
If you're a cult leader, people speak against them, and I know they have their negatives, like everybody. But they get all the ladies, every lady in the cult. But the problem is they grow so hungry with power that they end up having sex with the dudes too. Like first, like I'm just having sex with ladies. Hey, you have to watch your wife have sex with me. The guy's like, and then later it's like I gotta get more power. Have sex with the guy.
How do you know this?
What?
How do you know this?
He's accusing me of being a cult leader. Like you can't keep that kind of thing quiet. Now listen. Okay. If there was let's say a cult leader had a cult, and then maybe he had an accident and he accidentally passed on, God forbid, and they had they had they had an opening.
For a new cult
I
leader.
guess I'd apply.
Submit your resume at least.
Yeah, I'd go, listen, I can tell you guys what to do and make all your decisions for you. You give me all your money, I will be glad to set up some bunks in a barn and tell you what to do. I don't know what they do. I'd study it up. I'd study up on it.
Sure. Give it your all.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to ask another serious actual question, but I'm perfectly prepared to have it go absolutely anywhere.
Okay.
Did you find, Norm, that there was a real difference between the people on SNL that came from sketch backgrounds and that came from stand-up backgrounds like yours?
Yes, I did. The sketch background, right before I came, I mean, not right before I came, but the cast before the one that I was involved in had John Lovitz and Phil Hartman and Julia Sweeney and what's the girl?
Mike Myers.
Mike Myers. Anyways, they were all Second City guys. And they were all like actors. They'd do ensemble acting. And then my guys were Spade, Farley,
Adam
Sandler, me. And although Farley was a
Second
City guy, he wasn't like a regular type. He was you only looked at him kind of guy, which was like stand-up. Stand-ups, it's like, we don't want the other guy to look good.
Wasn't that a huge challenge for an ensemble show like SNL?
It was a challenge, but what happened was they were big. We'd play a lot of scenes to camera. Like Sandler would do a show directly to camera, or Kevin would. Sorry, Kevin. Chris would come an update and go right to camera and do his thing. You know what I mean? And it was much stronger because these guys were such strong personalities, rather than just like, sort of actors that aren't huge personalities. Like Farley and Sandler were the biggest personalities.
But one thing that came across...
Now there's no giant male masculine personality.
No alpha gorilla.
It just exudes, whatever.
Yeah. There is in this room.
Amen. But one thing that came across...
Well, it wouldn't exist in this room if Seth Meyers was here. Right?
One thing that came across, though, with that cast was that there was a sense that everyone was having a really good time together. Everyone was friends.
Well, Farley always wanted to make everybody laugh.
Right.
Was he a facilitator of that
That was his goal. As a matter of fact, I think his goal mainly was to make Adam Sandler laugh on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
And so,
you could see it a lot of times.
He'd go right in your face real close. And
well, there was a Pepper Boy sketch.
Oh yeah, that's a great. This guy Jim Downey wrote this sketch. Anyways, they wrote this sketch called Pepper Boy, and it was Sandler and Dana.
Chris.
No, Sandler and Dana.
Oh yeah,
the Pepper Boys. And they go, more pepper. Would you like more pepper? And so then Chris, if you're not the star of the sketch, you just maybe do a little tiny part.
Yeah. His line was literally.
So Chris had one line. He goes, "I believe I would."
Why yes?
Oh no! Why yes? Why yes, Pepper Boy? That was his line. Why yes, Pepper Boy? So that was his only line the whole sketch. So the Pepper Boy guys went around to all the things, and I think the idea was they would seduce women while they did it. So they went to him, and so anyways, he got from wardrobe Chris a big giant red beard. Like this huge red beard, right? And then they come up and they go, "Would you like some pepper?" Some pepper, and he goes, "Why, yes, I believe I would, Pepper Boy." And so the whole place comes down. Like everyone laughs at that more than anything else. But a mile. And then the writers are like, "What?"
He literally went. Norm MacDonald and Kevin Farley tonight are appearing at Helium Comedy Club, and I can honestly say I have no idea what the show will be like, but I think it's going to be amazing.
I think I know one thing. You'll be there.
Oh my God!
All 3 nights.
If you want, I don't know that I have a choice. I feel
the cult leader has
cult-like. Yeah, I will be there.
Cult leader is spoken.
Wearing like a high-necked, low Little House on the Prairie dress.
Yes.
Okay, so would you like to go?
Let's give away some tickets.
Yeah, I'm trying to describe a cult-like, a dress a cult-like member would wear.
Oh, I see. Like a Quaker. You made it sound like a Quaker.
888-733-5105. Would you like to go? We've got some tickets to give away. Give us a call right now, 888-733-5105. If you want to buy tickets, I think there are still some available. You can check online at heliumcomedy.com.
If you want to buy tickets, don't phone.
I just want to go home.
Well done, everybody.
Yeah. You guys are awesome. One of the biggest anti-Semites I've ever met.
Rushing away from
I had a
Jews.
bar mitzvah.
What?
I had a bar mitzvah, Norm.
Yeah. You did?
Yeah.
Wait, are you Jewish?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here. No, I'm kidding. I love the Jewish people. He's Jewish.
Are you Jewish?
Yeah.
Okay, then you'll get it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Half Jewish.
No, I'm full.
Full Jewish.
Full Jewish. All right, then. But you're young, so you might not get it.
Maybe.
Okay, so here's the joke.
Holocaust denier.
I'm also.
I'm not going to hold that against you.
Norm, I'm sleeping with your wife.
You son of a bitch, motherfucker! Huh? You sleep with my fucking wife? You son of a bitch, cocksucker! You're my best fucking friend, Adam! God damn you, motherfucker! I'll fucking kill you! You sleep with, that's what you were doing on fucking Friday night, were you, huh? You fucking bastard! You say you... Okay, I apologize. We had some technical difficulties. Got a little carried away. I gotta apologize. I feel partially responsible. So
what was that? You don't even have a wife. You don't even have a wife.
That's true. I never was the marrying kind. Okay, we're ready to pull the classic vodka and funnel prank. Yeah, you swallow that, you fucker. You drink that down. You don't fucking spit that out. Yeah, you like it, you fucker. Drink it. Fucking swallow that fucking...
What the fuck is...
Adam Egot.
Yeah?
Would you come in, please?
What's up? How'd it go?
I just wanted to compliment you. Yes, you have a very nice tie. I like your shirt. Louisville Slugger. Oh, God. You see, I care enough to use a brand name. That's right, Dandy. Why don't you just say Brand X, you bum? It's called authenticity. Right, you're not worth a bent penny, you damn drunkard. Just gotta do something, though.
Okay, what? You have like somewhere to be? Or?
No, I just gotta do something.
Oh, good Christ almighty! That is a lot of pain! Oh, God, you're kicking me in the belly! Why? Oh, please stop! Okay, fair enough. Just don't kick me in the face.
Some fellas are blessed. Adam Egan, where have you been? Turns out, in a jiffy, the wig came off. He could have, by the way, why the hell did it take you so long? I had to talk to Gala for 10 minutes. You get... Fucking suck that venom. Yeah, you fucking suck that fucking venom. Yeah, you want to spit it out? You got a fucking mouth on it. I'll fucking shoot it out of your face, you fucking cunt. You fucking whore.
Oh, thanks, dude. I didn't get any of that in my mouth.
Yeah, no problem, man. We'll be back with Simon Helber. You fucking sit down.
As I learned to express myself in other ways, I started making little notes to myself.
Note to self. Remember, Aunt Jenny is your aunt.
Note to self. Learn to fight.
Look, an alien. Yeah, we better have sex with each other.
Note to self. Sam just looked at the screen. Look, Pops, I gotta tell you something.
What?
I've made up my mind. I'm going to tell Sam. Or not! Ah!
Note to self, forget about fathering children.
Ever had a chick with a beard before?
I can't say that I have there, bearded broad.
Well then, sugar, you haven't lived.
Note to self, I don't want to live.
I'm on my way to my grandmother's place. Do you want to walk me?
Note to self, Mitch was right.
No, he wasn't.
It's too late, it's already on tape. Note to self, remember no matter how bad life gets, there is always beer. Do you remember when you said this? Note to self, making love to blow-up doll, not as good as advertised.
No?
Oh, sorry, must have gone too far there.
Ah! Note to self. Stop payment on $50,000 check.
Note to self, remember to get ass wart cream for giant wart on my ass. It's a little bit past that. Less than 2 years after that horrific bus accident which nearly left her crippled, singer Gloria Estefan has been involved in a fatal boating accident in which a surfer was killed. Memo to self, cancel hang gliding with Gloria Estefan. Let me just cancel that out there. So cancel. Recently, what will set his new Batman film apart from its predecessors, Batman and Robin director Joel Schumacher said, quote, "In this one, all the costumes will have nipples." Note to self, do not watch the next Batman and Robin. And in Fairbanks, Alaska, a new high-tech emergency phone system will give operators the name and address of anyone who calls 911. Note to self, don't make any more prank 911 calls in Fairbanks, Alaska. I know I have a pocket here somewhere. A report by Assistant Treasury Secretary Jim Johnson shows that the arrest rate for church arsons is more than twice the national average for arsons in general. Note to self, start setting fire to something other than churches. In New Mexico this week, lawmakers passed a measure to abolish the state's 15-year statute of limitations on first-degree murder. Note to self, cancel plans to return to New Mexico. Capitol Hill this week, the House unanimously passed a measure which would prevent prison inmates from being counted as household members for purposes of food stamp eligibility. Note to self, find new way of fraudulently obtaining food stamps. The Nuclear Regulatory Commission has warned that an industrial camera stolen from a Montana company could pose a radiation hazard if its casing is opened. Oh. Note to self, after show, remember to close the casing on that industrial camera that I borrowed from a thing while I was in Montana. In Indiana, the state legislature has approved a law requiring professional hypnotists to be trained at accredited institutions and certified by the State Medical Licensing Board. Note to self, cancel plans to tour Indiana as hypnotist this summer. Oh, wait. Ignore previous note. Instead, note to self, get fake hypnotism diploma and proceed as planned. In Alabama, a new state law will dramatically increase the penalty for bouncing a check. Note to self, cancel summer vacation plans in Alabama. Find state more accommodating to the NORM MACDONALD lifestyle. In North Carolina, the Bowman Gray School of Medicine is looking for 20 habitual marijuana smokers who they'll provide with free pot in order to study the effects of the drug. Note to self, spend summer vacation at Bowman Gray School of Medicine. Maybe take Timmy Meadows along with you. According to prosecutors in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Henrietta Collins, a 90-year-old widow, was bilked out of her life savings by the trustees of her estate. Note to self, forget trying to bilk Henrietta Collins out of her life savings. Some dirty bastard got there first. And next summer in Battle Creek, Michigan, Kellogg's will open Cereal City, a new $18 million theme park. Note to self, start buying up land next to Cereal Theme Park, then open Milk Theme Park. And watch the money roll in. Good news for Hawaii. Next year, the state will receive $20 million in federal funds to help teach poor children how to read. Oh. Note to self, swindle poor Hawaiians out of $20 million by pretending to be a guy who teaches reading. Note to self, before I start, also learn to read. That will help give the scam what we like to call credibility. That's a big word. Last weekend in Washington, a new museum dedicated to broadcast Bah! The fuck was that? Last weekend in Washington, a new museum. My farewell performance. Last weekend. All right, folks. Maybe we'll see you next week. Good night. With the resignation of 2 police officers in Virginia, Vermont, the city's 2,500 residents are now left with only 1 policeman. Note to self, if I get fired for cursing on the air last week, drive up to Virginia, Vermont, hypnotize the remaining policeman, and loot town. Yeah, that's
God, why did you put that dirty, sickening image in my mind? Oh, no, here it goes again.
God, she's just a lesbian.
Oh, stop it! Please stop!
Note to self, never ever follow a vomit-spewing guy with a joke. It's good, it's quite good.
Hey, so I was at the fight. I was at the Pacquiao.
Yeah.
And I almost made a bet.
Yeah.
I almost made a bet that it would go the distance in Mosley's favor. Almost.
Wow.
But I was a little bit afraid. Tell everybody what your bet was, Norm.
I bet Pacquiao to win. 25,000 to win 3,000.
Wait a minute. How is that possible? You put down $25,000.
Yeah.
Maybe lose 25,000 to win 3.
Yeah. But I won 3.
What? Was it that it would a knockout or what was the actual bet?
No, it was just that he would win. But I got scared because like I was so happy when Mosley went down, and then all of a sudden he got up. And then I was scared because, you know, one punch can end it at any moment, you know?
Yeah.
And no, that's the most money I ever put on a fight. And also, I don't know nothing about boxing.
What did you go by? The commercials or his karaoke singing or? How did you pick Pacquiao?
Well, usually I kind of went against my instincts on this one because usually I pick the bigger, blacker guy. But in this instance, I met him, Pacquiao, and he seemed unbeatable.
Yeah, he is.
Pound for pound.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the other guy weighed more pounds. Well, pound for pound, Manny Pacquiao is the greatest fighter in the world. This Saturday night, Pacquiao defends his welterweight title in Las Vegas. Now, I don't gamble anymore. You could say I had a bit of a problem. And my bankruptcy lawyers have said as much as well. But after meeting Pacquiao, I had a strong feeling that he was going to win. Hey, Manny, listen, man. I don't know much about boxing. I just know mostly about high-stakes wagering. But you think you can beat this guy?
Yes.
Are you
Definitely.
Sure? You're sure? You're absolutely sure?
Yes.
Really?
Why?
I don't know. You just seem so sure that now it makes me feel good to go and make my bet.
Yeah?
Thank you, Manny. Hey, Neil, you bet $25,000 on Pacquiao to win. I'm telling you, it's a mortal lock.
I like this Sugar Shane Mosley.
Sugar Shane who? What? You never told me about this guy? Why is he on the cover? Manny, I got some Manny. What are you doing? Eating. Don't eat. There's no time for eating. What? Listen, you have that big fight on Saturday. I made a bet. $25,000 that you'll win.
$25,000?
Yeah. This is what I'm most concerned about. His first name is Sugar. Now, I don't know if you're a student of boxing, but guys whose first names are Sugar, they do pretty well.
Really?
Yes, Manny, really.
Don't worry.
Listen.
Don't worry, man.
What about this? Shouldn't you be doing this?
That's
jump rope.
Jump.
You've never heard the term?
I know that he is, but...
Stop eating! Why are you eating those cookies? Manny, listen. I was just at Sugar Shane's place down the street. Mm-hmm. You know what he's doing to get ready for the fighting?
What?
He is punching another man.
Really?
He's practicing his punching while you eat cookies. Have you ever lost a fight?
Yes.
How many fights have you lost?
3.
3?
3? Why?
Well, what's to stop you from losing 4?
No, it's not good.
So anyways, I'm worried about this guy, and I'll tell you why. He's bigger than you, and he's blacker. Mm-hmm. And that's what I go on with my boxing. I always pick the bigger, blacker guy. Hey, what do you get, by the way, if you lose?
Same.
The same, huh?
Same. Cookies?
Yeah, may as well.
Okay. Beer.
Beer, sure.
Beer.
I'll have a beer. The fight is this Saturday in Vegas, and I just want to tell you this is a real ticket. This is not some TV horse. So I really feel good about it, but part of me wishes I'd bet on the other guy. But anyways, I'll be live tweeting the bout if you guys are modern. And make sure to watch it. Showtime, PPV, back, sports.
It's been so long since you came around. Need one more chance to make this right. So stay till
$5,000 bet
for the Manny Pacquiao fight.
Pacquiao's such a huge favorite. Even if he wins, Norm's only going to walk away with about $3,000.
Well, so if you bet 1,000, what do you get? Like $100 maybe?
No, 80.
No, always bet on black.
But come on, is this whole bet thing just some TV horse?
This is a real ticket. This is not some TV horse.
You know what else is real? Owing $25,000 to a Vegas kingpin. No pressure.
The weekend update guy on Saturday Night Live. Now he's moved on. He's got a new movie coming out on Friday called Dirty Work.
Hey, the trunk looks kind of small there, Anton.
It's live. I'm on live TV. Trunk's fine. As you can see, friend, it's not small. It's a big trunk. I'll show you right here.
Whoa, you got a dead hooker in the trunk.
What? No, it can't be.
Yes, it was. It was a dead hooker.
It wasn't a dead hooker.
Hell, I know a dead hooker when I see one.
Hey, folks, come on.
Hey, here's another dead hooker in this trunk.
What?
Oh, my goodness.
What are you doing?
I've never seen so many dead hookers in all my life.
Lord knows I have.
This is Norm MacDonald. Thank you.
Thanks. Hi, how are you?
Thanks for doing the show.
Thanks for having me.
Funny clip.
Oh, yeah. This is a funny movie to make, you know. We had a lot of fun. It's tough, though, making movies, you know, because this is the first thing I've done where I had a different name. Like when I did Saturday Night Live, I was Norm, and my real name is Norm.
There you go.
So on this movie, like, my character's name was Mitch, and so a lot of times it'd be tough, like, in a scene, like, a guy would go, hey, Mitch, we got to get going. I go, huh? And they go, yeah, and they go, you're Mitch. And I go, ah, yes, Mitch, that's me. And then they go, cut, you know, that's it.
Were there any prostitutes hurt in the making of this movie? Or...
Well, Chevy Chase beat up one pretty bad, actually.
So Chevy is in the movie?
Chevy's in the movie, yeah. He's a great man. He was my hero when I was a kid. So the great thrill of me when I wrote this movie with my buddies Frank and Fred was to put all guys I love, Don Rickles, Chevy Chase, Chris Farley, all my favorite funny guys ended up doing it. So I was
Love Don Rickles.
Yeah, Rickles is the greatest.
Animals in the movie?
There are animals. No, there aren't any animals. But we did kill some. You know when they put at the end there were no animals killed? That's hard to do. You know, we were killing possum and stuff, and we killed a horse.
How about any dolphins or no? No dolphins.
No, we would never kill a dolphin.
That's wrong. I saw you last week on Regis and Kathy Lee.
Oh, yeah.
And it was fun. Although I got uncomfortable at the end because Kathy Lee was casting you as a leading man, romantic leading man, which is fine. That's very believable. But was she hitting on you, or what was she? Was she flirting, or what was going on?
No, well, she's a lady and I'm a man. And she's an incredibly beautiful woman, like, especially in person.
You've seen her up close, is that true?
Oh my God, she's so beautiful. She's really pretty, and you know, she's taken, she's married, but.
I thought
he treats her really well.
Right, we know. I thought you. Don Ohlmeyer, we just mentioned him, was going to. MGM does the movie. They were gonna buy time during the NBA Finals.
Yeah, how cool would that have been?
That would have been great.
But Don Ohlmeyer nixed it. He pulled all the ads for.
Do you think it was the OJ stuff? Because I have an idea. If you would do some pro OJ jokes or pro wife murderer jokes. You could still do that now. Do you think then he would come back around?
I think he's definitely rehabilitated himself because now he just stabs women with bananas. Right?
I've seen that. That's right.
So that's doing a lot better, you know? And I think, I'll say right now, if this will help Don Ohlmeyer, but the only thing O.J. Simpson is guilty of is being one of the greatest linebackers ever.
That would be running back. That would be running back. That's okay. It's time for 5 questions. Here we go.
Feelings going up and down, picking up the pieces that you left behind, hitting a new type of flow, breathing in the smoke and clearing up my mind. The thoughts of you, I never knew what the hell you got me into.
because I only know 4 things.
Wow, we may ask 4 of those.
That'd be great.
We start with geography. Who's your favorite supermodel from Australia?
Supermodel from Australia. That would be Alan McPherson.
That is correct. I chose that one. Okay. The blackjack dealer is showing a 7. Do you split your 8s?
You always split 8s, yeah.
Yes, very good. Let's play the pyramid. Schwarzkopf, a generally
famous Norman.
Yes. Wow. That guy's there at the bar. Very good. Category is dirty tricks in the play of the same name. Who pulled a fast one on Othello?
Iago.
Wow, that is good. You weren't supposed to hit that one. And now we finished very difficult. Finally, NBC's Don Ohlmeyer. Punk-ass bitch or bitch-ass punk?
Well, that's an age-old debate that I can't get into. We'll never answer that one.
That is correct. This is awesome. Dirty Work opens on Friday. Big hand for Norm MacDonald.
I meant to say Shoudini.
Shoudini.
It's no Ford Fairlane.
Where is he, Shoudini?
Yes.
No, I haven't.
Do we have a copy of that
God
commercial?
damn, I wish we could. We're going to get
Plus,
one.
in it,
Brent's going to get a copy of Shoudini. And what was it? Was it great?
Oh, wait, yeah, it was like a fake infomercial, right?
Yeah,
or was
no,
it real
it was real.
infomercial? Oh, my
People
God,
thought
that
it was
was
fake.
real?
And it's like, you
what
know
was the catchphrase, though? It's like a shoehorn.
on a stick.
I can't believe that was real.
They would have these old people trying to put their shoes on and off and falling down dead, you know, like, they a look of terror, and then falling to, and, you know, you go, oh, how many old people die from putting their shoes on. And, you know, some people, if you're cynical, you might go, well, why don't they sit in a chair when they put their shoes on? But it's just, your shoes on is a back-breaking chore. One wrong step, you could end up on the floor. And trying to get them off can hurt even more. Well, now there's Shoudini, the world's first shoehorn that lets you get your shoes on and off with ease. Shoudini has a telescoping handle that gives you the reach you need, so you can slip your shoes on without bending over. And unlike regular shoehorns, Shoudini has a patented grip clip that holds your shoe in place while you take it off. Just slide it in and slip them off. Shoudini works with all your shoes. You can even use them on sneakers. And just look how easy it is to put on and take off dress shoes, even when they're laced up. No more wrinkled clothes trying to get your shoes on. No more scuffing and damaging your shoes trying to get them off. Shoudini is perfect for anyone with arthritis or back pain, especially those with limited mobility. Plus, the grip clip lets you pick up your shoes off the floor without bending over. So stop bending and struggling with your shoes every day and get them on and off the easy way. Get Shoudini right this second. Come on, please. It's not just a shoehorn. And look it's at that,
a shoehorn
like
on a
erotic look
stick.
when she
So
pulls
call
the
now
thing
and
out.
get your Shoudini for just $14.99. You'll also receive our shoe renewer, the one-patch
goes on
clear
for like
coat
an hour. What is
refinisher that works on any color
on
to
the
keep
TV
your
while
shoes
we're
looking
talking?
fresh and
I know
new.
this
Plus,
is the
it's
TV.
great for restoring
They can
handbags
see
too.
us,
A
right?
$15
Right
value
now, the
free.
computer
But
does.
call right now and we'll double the offer.
But how
Just
much
pay
does a thing like
shipping.
that
That's
pay?
right. You get 2 Shoudinis and 2 shoe renewers.
but is this
All for only
national?
$14.99.
Yeah, it was.
Well, it has that hook that I like. Yeah.
Yeah. But seriously, what does something like that pay?
That wasn't bad.
Yeah. What about the time when the old product works, like Canacori apple?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
What, an apple core?
I'm the chef for the future.
Chef of the future! Chef of the future!
Ha ha!
What have you brought with you, Chef of the future? Who, pray tell, is this?
Canadian, right? Canadian, right?
Yes.
Funniest, besides you, funniest comedian to come out of Canada.
Norm MacDonald.
Norm?
Correct answer.
We were talking
Thank
about
you.
that
Correct
before the
answer.
show.
Thank you. Yeah, I
Love Norm.
Oh, he's so good. Me doing stand-up, if you haven't heard a good comedy album lately, get me doing stand-up. That's not me, but that's the name of his
Yeah,
comedy
that's
album.
is that the one where he's in the blue shirt and the leather jacket? Is that I've seen the one on I've seen the special.
It's one of his more recent ones, and oh man, when he talks about like Tiger Woods and OJ and
Is that the same one? Alcoholism is the best disease.
Yeah,
is that the same
that's the one. Yeah, if you're gonna have a disease, because you get drunk.
You should just do Norm's bits.
I should
just sit here and do Norm's bits here for a half
You're both
hour.
from Canada. It's the law. You can steal it. It's fine.
I think over the border you can do whatever you want.
Have you met Norm MacDonald before?
I got to work with Norm, and I guess I mean I hope he doesn't mind if I tell him because this is a very endearing.
Last Comic Standing.
No, I did.
Right?
I did the
was
season before.
Okay.
But I got to work with him one week, and we.
What did you do?
Oh man, I watched every single set he did, and it was so cool. And we actually got. You know what? I already got into the story, so I got to tell it.
Yeah, let's hear it. Yeah, that's fine.
He wanted to get high.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, I don't really get high before shows, but afterwards, cool. And
Sure.
he's like, no, now.
Well, when Norm MacDonald says now,
right?
You say yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
And he goes and hands me the joint, and I was like, okay. And then he hands it back for a second hit, and I was like, no thanks. And he goes, what's your problem? And I go, well, I'm just worried I'm going to repeat a joke, and I still have to go up and bring you up because the opener was on,
right?
And I was hosting. So I still have to go up there and bring you up, and I just don't. I already did some jokes earlier, and I just don't want to tell the same joke again. And he goes, "That's insane. You're an idiot. Smoke this." and so I smoked it, and then we go inside, and I'm so high. I go, "I'm just going to bring you up. I'm not going to do any time. I'm just going to bring you up." And he's like, "No, do a couple minutes." And I go, "No, please, just let me just bring you up." And he goes, "No, do 5 minutes." This guy's doing really well. Give me, take a little, do a little time in between.
You need a little buffer between comments.
Yeah.
Right.
I said, okay. So I went up there, and I was so high, I was like, I don't even remember what I said in the first half of my set, so I'm just going to tell jokes that I haven't told in years. And when I told a joke...
so you told the audience, you let the audience in on the fact that you had been...
No, the audience didn't know.
They didn't know.
So I would just tell...
okay. Oh, so you just said that to yourself, I'm just going to do jokes I haven't done in 5 years.
Yes,
Okay.
and I walked on stage, and I would tell a joke, and then I would watch the audience, and if they laughed, I would relax and go, okay, that one down. And I did that the whole set. It was horrible. I was so stressed out, and then I just said, ladies and gentlemen, Norm MacDonald. And I look over to my right, and there he is walking the opposite way. and the feature turned him around and pointed him to the stage.
Over here, Norm.
That's how high we got by accident.
By accident, like you tripped on a joint. Right. But I mean,
I love the peer pressure from Norm, though. That's awesome. It's like a high school and middle school all over again.
And he's my hero, so I just, for me, that was I was a little worried about him. But then he walked on stage and he opened it up with this great bit, and he was crushing.
Right.
He was destroying, and then he got the light, and then he started to wrap it up, and he started to tell the joke he opened with, and I started to freak out. I was like, oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
And the audience thought it was a joke. They thought he was being Norm.
Sure.
But when he delivered the punchline, and it was the same punchline, they realized he had just forgotten his joke, and they didn't laugh. They felt a little betrayed, and he walked off stage in complete confusion. And
that bit usually kills.
And then the feature goes, "You told the same joke twice, you idiot." And he goes, "No." And then he looks at me and he goes, "This is your fault." And I never got to work with him again. That was the last time I worked with Norm.
But you know what? With Norm MacDonald, though, that's Norm. He's so irreverent that
you'd almost expect it.
He can do that.
Yeah.
And all this, that's a bit in itself. I mean, look at the cauliflower joke he did on the roast of Bob Saget.
Yeah.
That bit, he purposely went up there on that roast and bombed on purpose.
Yeah.
And it was genius.
Yeah.
I saw your show 3 times over the last 2 days. The third time, last night, I was watching you, and in my mind, I was going, did he say that already this show, or was that the show before? And so does it ever get muddled in your mind?
Well, it gets muddled that I change the order all the time.
Yeah, you do
and then
that. But
sometimes
then
I think of stuff as I'm talking too, and so then it becomes something else all the time. But do you mean, do I think, did I say this during the set itself?
Yeah.
Yes, I've thought that before. But I've thought that I used to think that when I did 2 or 3 shows in a row and
on the same night.
On the same night, yeah, and I had my set list because I mix myself up all over the place. I definitely go, oh my gosh, did I say that, or did I? Something occurs to me and then it reoccurs, and then I go back to the first point, and then, yeah, sometimes I get confused as to. That's a scary feeling.
Have you ever repeated yourself?
I think I've repeated myself because sometimes you can hear like a sort of a chitter,
a murmur,
that
goes
sounds
through the
different
crowd.
than a laughter. And then what I do is I try to just repeat everything as if I intended to. That's my default position.
Genius.
The search continues in the Indian Ocean for the Malaysian Airlines Flight 370 as they listen and try to follow the pings. These guys sound like me always listening for pings. The pings are my Chinese neighbors. Jim and Ellen Ping. Jim, the other day, very nice guy, Jim Ping.
Oh, they really do exist. What is this thing you're doing with your face?
Oh, it's.
Do you have allergies?
No, I'm not used to these glasses, but he was very nice.
So you think that's going to help?
And he lent me. Is that the face I'm making?
Well, one time I thought you were joking around. You were looking at me like...
Ping? That is my neighbor. A nice fella.
Nice guy?
Let me his abacus
I want to do this.
Jesus.
Oh, come on. That's not a Chinese guy.
I wasn't saying it was.
That was kind of racist.
What are you, Mickey Rooney?
Hey, come on.
I know he's dead, but Mickey Rooney did a very racist thing like you just did in a movie called Breakfast at Tiffany's by the wonderful Truman Capote.
I wasn't doing anything racist, and you know it. But go ahead. I was just doing like someone.
I like Audrey Hepburn. I don't think of her. I don't whack off when I think of her, but she had style.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I want to thank you for saying something that's been on my mind for a long time.
You like her too?
Sure.
Yeah. She was class.
No, I was thinking about.
Audrey Hepburn had class, but Katharine Hepburn could hang with the fellas.
Thank you. That was a better time back then, right? It wasn't. So don't get me started.
No, it was a worse time. Yeah. You know why?
They took care.
Because they had separate water fountains for the black people and the Chinese people.
What?
You know, and what did they do back then?
Segregated water fountains you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know you're just kidding.
No, I'm not kidding.
Well,
they
yeah,
had
but everybody
segregated
knows.
water fountains.
Now, I know you're not kidding about the event of it happening, but I know you're kidding. Of course, everybody knows that.
I'm saying it's a bad thing.
Well, of course it was a bad thing.
Yeah. But
answering to my
question. It existed, as did the Holocaust. I love Bob Hope. I thought he was the greatest comedian ever.
I think Bill Cosby's the biggest comedian of all time.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone will ever match his production and quality of material.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like Bill Cosby?
I love Bill Cosby.
Yeah. Did you listen to those records when you were a kid?
Sure. I mean, listen, I grew up he was my hero, you know? I loved him. I wanted to be just like him.
Great stand.
I didn't like his comedy, but I wanted to be just like him. No.
What do you mean? You're sick.
I'm only kidding.
Okay.
We went and saw him.
You know, I had maybe the greatest Bill Cosby story ever.
Really?
And now it's not in the top 10,000. Because I'll tell people the story.
Right.
And I'll constantly be interrupted by, and then did he rape you? I'm like, he didn't ever rape me. It had nothing to do with the story.
There was a story you had told about your father and Bill Cosby on David Letterman. Do you think you could share that with us here right now?
I remember that. Yeah. That was when, I opened for Bill Cosby.
Right.
You want me to tell you the story?
Yeah, tell the story. It was terrific.
No, I opened for Bill Cosby at this college. So there's 100,000 people at the college, you know. It's the University of Oklahoma. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, for sure. Like 100,000 people to see your show, Norm, or just...
No, to see Bill Cosby.
Oh, to see Bill Cosby.
I was opening for him.
Oh, okay.
So, it's a football stadium, you know. So they have this little tiny, stage, you know, and so I went up there, and I had my suit on and everything, and then I talked, and no one laughed. They were all just talking to each other. I don't think they even noticed me on stage, you know. And they didn't mind that I was on stage, but they they didn't boo or anything. I don't even think they saw me. So I finished my thing, and then I got off, and Bill Cosby came up, and he was wearing, and he talks just in little. He talks he doesn't use full sentences. So he said, "Why?" I was wearing a suit. He goes, "Why this suit? You know, suit," or something like that. So I said, "No, I was trying to show the respect." You know, Bill Cosby goes, "College, wear the sweatshirt and the pants." You know, so he just had a sweat suit on. You know, so anyways, he says this shows you how good Cosby is. He's he was asking the girl from the student union or whatever. He goes, "What's going on here?" You know, so she goes, "Well, next week we're playing Tulsa, and it's a big game." You know, so then he goes on stage and he goes, "We're playing Oklahoma State." He goes, "Oklahoma State!" So everyone cheers, right? Then he goes, "Tulsa!" And then everyone boos. And then he says it slower. He goes, "Oklahoma State!" And then everyone goes crazy. He goes, "Tulsa!" He does this 6 times, and the audience is going insane by the end of it, cheering and booing. And then at the end he goes, "Next week I'll be playing Tulsa, and I'll be doing that bit in reverse." Then he laughs. Everyone laughs. So then they loved him. You know, they didn't even notice I was on stage. And so anyway, then the show ends. And then I'm talking to him, and I was telling him because when I grew up, my dad and I would listen to Bill Cosby albums. He would love Bill Cosby, my dad. So I said, "My dad loves you." He goes, "Where's your dad live?" And I said, "Ottawa." He goes, "Ottawa." And then he turns to his manager guy that was with him, and he goes, "Maury, aren't we playing in Ottawa? When? I thought the schedule..." So then the guy goes, "Yeah." He goes, "We're doing it in August." He goes, "Yes, take the man's name down, and we will..." And so then he says, "I will meet with your father, take him back, and we will speak. And I will put him in the front, because people like to be, and then after, and so just put the number down on the paper." So then, I go to write the number down, and it occurs to me that my father's dead. So, but I don't want to say that to Bill Cosby, you know. So I just write down any fucking number. I just write the area code and then 7 digits. So that's the story. So then later, a couple of months go by, and this also shows you the power of a guy like Bill Cosby. I was doing some lame thing on the Drew Carey show, you know, I was supposed to be a lawyer or something for one episode of the Drew Carey show. So I'm on the Drew Carey show. I'm rehearsing, and a lady runs up and she goes, "Bill Cosby's on the phone." you know. So I go, what? So I go and I answer the phone, and it's there, I swear. It's Bill Cosby. So I go, hello? He goes, your father does not answer at the phone. I phoned the number, and the phone rang, and it then another voice came that was a machine, and it was a person saying that the number was not used by a person and all this, you know. So I'm like, instead of just telling him, I just said, no, that's the number. That was all. I didn't know. It was impossible for me to say. But so anyway, that's the story. And then I told that story on Letterman once, and I guess Cosby saw it. And then the next day, this was when I was working at Saturday Night Live. The next day, I went to my office, and there was like 300 like things of flowers. There was flowers like everywhere in my office. And then and then about 5 days later, like I found there was a little tiny card on one of the flowers, and it said, I hate to be the one to break, I'm doing his voice, but it said, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but your father is long since dead. So that's the story. God damn, that was a long story.
But it was good. It was good. Have you had any contact with Dr. Cosby since then, Norm?
The doctor, yeah, Dr. William H. Cosby, ED?
Yeah, that's him.
No, I've never talked to Bill Cosby since then. But I love that guy.
How much are you bothered by the fact that this comedian who you really thought was great turns out to be this person doing horrible things? Do you separate his work from the person? Does it taint it at all?
Not at all.
Not
because listen,
not at all.
Listen. Suppose
nothing else for me to do.
I don't know nothing about these old fellers, but you hear, hey, Beethoven.
Yeah.
Raped his own daughter.
He did?
Well, let's say he did.
Okay.
Would you give a good goddamn? Would you give a rat's ass?
Yeah, I would. That's pretty bad. Pick a different crime.
Right.
Different crime.
Now, do you think Cosby's legacy will be hurt?
Yeah.
You do, huh? I mean, there was a comedian, Patton Oswalt, he told me, I think the worst part of the Cosby thing was the hypocrisy. And I disagreed.
You disagree with that?
Yeah. I thought it was the raping. That's my feeling. Most rapists are hypocrites. You don't meet many go, I like raping, and I know it's not politically correct, but by God, people go, well, he's not being a hypocrite, and that's the worst part.
Hey, probably my favorite thing about you, and I told you I saw your show in Vancouver. I pretty much paid the ticket, however much it was, to hear you say the phrase "on account of." That is, like, to me, the funniest thing.
On account of?
On account of.
Well, it's a kind of Canadian phrase, I think.
Did that just strike you as funny, or did you ever analyze that? There's something about that that's just hilarious. I paid $50 to hear you say that live.
On account of?
Yeah.
Well, I grew up, Shad, my father was old when he had me.
Yeah.
And he was 50, a little older than 50. And then I grew up in rural Canada, very barren soil, and everybody was old except me and my brothers. So everybody was like 50. All my dad's friends were 50. So I grew up with all the old guys, and so I took on a lot of their phrases and stuff like that. So sometimes, like my dad, I remember my dad would say, "She's no hell," and it was such a weird phrase to me. But that meant she's nothing special, you know. She's not that pretty.
Okay.
She's no hell. But you'd think it would be she's no heaven.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah. So I'd learn phrases like that.
And fans also love your fearlessness on stage.
On account of what?
on account of you going on, talk shows. Even Conan O'Brien has talked about how you're unpredictable. He never knows what you're gonna do.
I got a lot in my neighborhood. I go to this diner. I eat at the same diner all the time. Right. So I went there, and there was a homeless bum outside there. So the guy says to me, he says, can I have some money? They're always looking for money.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So I don't like to give them money on account of, then I don't have the money.
Yeah.
And
you'd like to have some money.
Sure.
Why not?
I think that Bob should join the Ku Klux Klan. And that's not because he's racist. He's not racist. It's just that he'd look a lot better with a hood over his head on account of his face.
So then you're watching, you go, well, I don't give a fuck on account I never knew Janice in the first place. Matter of fact, I'm kind of happy it's Janice and not somebody I know. As a police chief, I go, listen, I want every shallow grave in the vicinity checked out. I want to clear out this case by Tuesday on account of I'm running for DA or whatever the fuck. And my friend was like, oh, there's nothing shameful about sex. But I was like, of course there is, on account of, think about what you do before sex, you know what I mean? Like, you put the phone off the hook and everything like that. You make sure the kids aren't around, whatever, You pull the blinds down, right? What's that? That's shame?
You say I don't listen. I tell you I try. And we both got our own problems. But I still try.
You got to be careful with that LSD on account of you can get a flashback. 10 years can go by, 20 years, 30 years, and a flashback will happen. So I thought, hey, that seems like a good deal. Listen, Germany, here's the deal. You don't get to be a country no more on account of you keep attacking the world.
McDonald makes me laugh. I know everybody.
Norm makes me laugh.
Dude, hold on, I'll tell you a thing about Norm.
Hard.
So he did this thing one time. He gets up to go from one room into another room, right? He stops at the doorway and he's like, what is this? What is this? He's like banging on the door, like just the doorway. He's like, what is like a portal to like another, what is this? And he's literally asking the people in the room, right? What do you call this thing? It's like a portal to what? How do you just go through? Where am I? And he was just talking about a doorway, but it was so.
He makes anything funny.
Yeah,
I remember it was me, him. He came to. I think he was doing a show with Spade in Irvine, and I went to go watch, and he came. We went like by the dumpster afterwards, and it was me, him.
Oh, I know what you're talking about outside. There's that little outside area where you park. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't know if there was one other person there. I don't remember who was there. So he said, hey, bro, you get stoned? I went, nah, man. I stopped. He goes, what? Jesus Christ. Fucking guy from Half Baked. You can't fucking stop getting high. The fuck you dying about? He was so angry that I didn't want to get high. He was so pissed.
He was genuinely pissed.
The fuck is that? Who the fucking bro? You fucking high? Jesus Christ! The fuck is what? Are you joining my guy? Jesus Christ, bro! What the fuck? He was so. He could judge me now? And no. I stopped for a while, man. That's all.
I smoked it all.
I did everything.
I smoked as much as I could.
I beat the shit out of marijuana.
Yeah, dude.
Hard.
Yeah, I think you won.
One hitters. I was crushing it. I'm meeting Vaughn years before, talking about punching elephants in the nuts. Been there, done that.
I did it, yeah. Dude, he one time I had to open up for him this was at a casino. We were doing like a casino gig in Shawnee, Oklahoma.
Wow.
And Cherokee Creek Casino, I think. And it could have, I don't know, this cool lady that I think maybe tried to make love to somebody, but she also helped us get the gig. And Norm was fucked up. I think that when he went on after me, and like I don't even think for the first 7 minutes, I don't even think he said anything, right? But the crazy part was the next day, we were at there was like we had to play cards too the next day. You had to like be there for the weekend, you know? So we go to the card tables and Norm's like, man, there's a lot of good pussy in here. And I don't know him really well. So I'm thinking, I'm looking around this room, bro. There is 0 attractive women, right? There's 0 attractive men, okay?
Right.
So it's not, even if you wanted some ass pussy, there's nothing. Yeah, it's a casino. And it's a gambling game. It's poker.
Yeah.
5-card poker, you know? So... And I'm just thinking, well, I guess I just agree with him. You know, he's getting older, and you know, maybe he has a different perception of what's attractive. And I'm like, yeah, man, there's sure is. He goes, fuck no, there isn't. Like he had played me, you know, like he's like, this is the ugliest batch of people I've ever seen.
This is what I get. I do a perfect you. I go, all right, let's hear it. Hey, how you doing? Hey, I can do an impression of myself. Yeah. Hey, what's going on? Hey. That's the
I've never heard you say that. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on? Hey.
Sounds like you doing an impression of Brewer doing an impression of you.
Hey, yeah.
Just talking about him the other night. Now, I was there for one of the greatest Norm moments in comedy history. I think he was kicked. He was kicked out of Nebraska.
That sounds realistic.
And you can maybe look it up later. Where it says Norm MacDonald was kicked out of the state by the governor, and he went on Letterman to talk about it. And I want to say it was like 1996, because I just finished my first year at SNL. It was 95, so it was the summer of 96. And I remember going on tour. There you go. You saw it. Go down. Yeah, kicked out of Iowa. That's me talking about it.
Okay.
But anyway.
Should we look on a video or should we look at a story?
Don't look at that. I want to see the real. There has to be a headline.
How Norm MacDonald got kicked out of Iowa?
Yes.
Okay.
Gazette. There you go. Okay. All right. So many were disgusted. Some were delighted. So he's supposed, now you understand something. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time me touring with a star.
Okay.
We go to the airport and people are like, oh my God, you're Norm MacDonald. Like, wow, this is everywhere we went. Oh my God, you're Norm MacDonald. We show up at the university. He's like, I got to go golfing with the fucking governor tomorrow. They made me fucking golf. Fucking governor.
Yeah, what is that game where you fucking hit the
right?
thing?
So I'm like, he's with a governor. This is huge. Who gets to say that? So it's me, Daryl Hammond, and him.
And you both of you guys went?
We're on the gig.
Okay.
We're going out. He's telling us.
Daryl Hammond, yes.
And so we get to the gig, and is packed. And they go, now listen, there's kids here, and there's students and alum and the dean and all these people here. So
that's the worst.
They're like, yeah, clean. I get it. No worries. I go, we're in Sunny Lake. He goes, that's why we got you guys, because you're used to live TV. Blah, blah. So Daryl goes up first, does his 20 minutes, does impressions, does his comedy. Hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I go up, do my 20, feel great, crush it. Norm goes up. I'm not even exaggerating. The first thing he says, he goes up, he goes, I'm preparing. I'm like, this is going to launch my career. Are you kidding me? This is going to be huge. I'm going to be all. He goes, fucking, where the fuck are we? First person to even curse. Right? I went, oh, shit, he cursed. And he goes, so if you're gay, would you rather be the ass guy or the dick guy? This is what he starts off with. So I go, Daryl, you gotta come see this. And he's going, and he won't stop. He's like,
Daryl's just being depressed in the back.
Because if you're the ass guy, why do you want to be the ass guy? Oh, first of all, he's going on. People are grabbing their kids, running up the aisle. I never saw a place clear out. It looked like a fire alarm was going off. But the college students were staying, and they were howling with laughter. And one thing, and then in the middle, after about 15 minutes, he goes, Jesus Christ, what are you fucking airplane jokes? You want fucking 7-Eleven jokes? Jesus Christ, fuck out of here. So the next day, in the paper, USA Today or the Gazette, they're like, Norm MacDonald's out.
Wow.
Governor wants him out of the state.
Governor wants him.
Get out of my state. But to witness that was...
It has heavy duty grilling grates. Why are you laughing? You think the grilling grates are flimsy?
No.
No, they're heavy duty grilling grates. They deliver exactly what you need to achieve when you need to achieve that perfect steakhouse flavor. Why are you laughing? You're making a mockery out of the man grate. So anyways, he was a child rapist and cannibal, as I explained.
When he says child rapist, you try not to laugh when he looks at you.
Oh, come on, man. It's not funny.
I know it's not, but I know you want people to laugh.
He only chose victims who were either mentally handicapped. Now, don't laugh at this next part, please.
But you know he wants you to, right?
No. If you laugh at this next part.
Okay. And I'm not
Fish chose victims who were either mentally handicapped or African American. Oh, come on. Why would you think that's funny? God damn, Fred. Jesus Christ, that was the worst part of the story. But anyways, but you were exactly right. That's why Albert Fish killed only mentally handicapped and African Americans.
What about, okay.
I thought you'd laugh at African Americans again, that they were.
No, because I know him. I know he'll do something. That's outrageous.
Well, it's kind of outrageous for you. But anyways.
Some of the 200 Nigerian schoolgirls kidnapped by extremists in Nigeria have been forced to marry their kidnappers. And worse than that, they've been forced to laugh at their husbands' stories even after hearing them for the umpteenth time.
You know something.
Yeah, I know.
It's very hard to make a joke about those girls who are kidnapped. When I hear about those things, that is one of the worst. You know,
and yet you got a big laugh out of yours.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got.
Hey, for the 9th consecutive year, Nick, JetBlue Airlines ranked first for satisfaction among all North American airlines. But you know what ranked least in satisfaction? 9/11 Airlines. What a terrible name for an airline. It reminds me of that tragedy. Oh, 9/11. Yeah, oh, don't laugh at 9/11 again. 9/11. I tried to tell him not to laugh. Adam. I know. I walked through blood and bones in the streets of Manhattan trying to find my brother.
Jesus.
Yeah, he was in northern Canada. You want me to hear my impression of the 9/11 call from Johnny Carson?
911 call.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. But 9/11 was a national tragedy.
Yes, it was.
Why'd you laugh at that?
You said me.
Johnny Carson died at 80 years old.
Okay, Johnny Carson died at 80 years old. Would you like to hear my impression? Were you in New York when the Twin Towers fell?
No, I was in Los Angeles.
Well, either way, it was a national tragedy. It was.
Yeah, I know.
9/11. We're going to go to hell. Johnny Carson.
Call.
Johnny Carson's 911 call. Because he called while he was having a heart attack.
No.
Would you like to hear my impression? Okay, you be the 911 operator.
Hello, operator Mary.
Yes.
What is your 911 emergency?
I feel like there's a yak on my chest.
Hi-oh.
Mike was a grand guy. I said, he had dementia at the end. That's funny to you, huh? You know, McDonald, I want to tell you.
No, it's a very odd thing to say.
If you're looking to broaden your horizons, I don't think it's wise to laugh
No, because
at
you
someone
just
who
la-
had dementia.
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing that you said.
I need your love. You free my mind. I need your love. Yeah, you free my mind. And still in line.
He was
You
the best.
just said
I loved him.
Mike
It was
Wallace was a
sad.
great guy. He had
It was-
dementia at the end.
It was sad that he had.
You didn't
Why
say
is
it
that
was sad.
funny?
You said it as if that's what made him a great guy, was his raging dementia.
You're not hearing things well.
So how
You're not
did you-
hearing things
so
well.
how did
I
you-
made a face like it was sad. Not that he was great because of dementia.
I don't even know what's wrong with hypocrisy anyways. What's the problem with hypocrisy, you know? People always against it go, you know what I hate worse than anything? Hypocrite. But imagine your life if you weren't a hypocrite, you know what I mean? Like if you had a kid, you go, okay, Billy, you're 7 years old now. You know what I mean? And then you tell them who you really are. That's not a good idea. Yeah, sit down, Billy. I'm going to tell you some evil shit I did through most of my life that I've been keeping from you. But a guy was just telling me, hey, listen, Bill Cosby, first of all, is my hero ever since I was a kid, because I always wanted to be like him, and I got his albums, tried to emulate him, but I didn't like his stand-up, but I like the way he was as a man. Because this was before, they didn't say he was a rapist on the fucking liner notes of the albums, you know? As my buddy said, he said, the worst part about Cosby was he was a hypocrite. And I said, I don't think that was the worst part. To me, the worst part was the raping. Way up high. And then the second would be the drugging. And then the third would be the scheming. But anyways, hypocrisy would be way fucking down the line, you know, like on the 4th page or some shit. Like, I'm no expert, but I think probably most rapists are hypocrites. You know what I mean? You don't meet a lot of guys who go, I like to rape, I don't give a fuck. I know it's not a politically correct thing to say, but I like raping. Go, God damn, at least he's not a hypocrite. That's the worst. That's the worst part of it. But he, imagine you're a girl. Some of you will be easier. No, imagine you're a girl, you're in a gift shop in Vegas or some shit, go, I'm going to buy this snow globe for it's the most famous guy ever, Cosby, you know, Cosby's there, and he's like, you want to go to my room? It's the biggest room ever. And so you go, yeah, of course I want to go to your room. Biggest star ever, biggest room ever, what the fuck? You don't even have to be a girl, you fucking go. And then you go up, and then you're like, fuck, look at this. I've never seen... and he's like, you want a glass of water? You go, yes, that would be nice. And then you go, why is it purple? Why is it fizzing? Like in a monster movie. Just drink it. It's famous people water. And you drink it, and everything goes fucking crazy and shit. And they come out of it, they're like, what the fuck? I was just in the gift shop. What's that? Cosby cock? I can swear that's a Cosby cock. That's impossible. A Cosby cock? Why would there be a Cosby cock in my face? Wait a second, I remember. I'll call for help. Hypocrisy! A man committed hypocrisy on me in room 10304-204. There's too many numbers in the hotel room.
God damn. Cosby. But when you think about that show, people go hypocrite and shit. But in a way, when you think about the show he had a regular fucking life. But then what was his job? He looked in women's pussies and stuff. And you never saw it. They never showed you that part. So in a way, maybe he wasn't a hypocrite. What the H is going on with Tiger Woods? As we all saw on Sunday, the guy can't even sink 3-foot putts at Augusta anymore. Why? Because we are still in his head. That's why. When I first heard about the scandal, like everybody else, I was shocked. You know, I was like, hey, wait a minute. Are you telling me that Tiger Woods, the $6 billion man, the greatest athlete in the world, the super handsome, charismatic guy, you're telling me that guy likes to lie down with ladies? I don't buy it. I don't buy it for a minute. Then, when it was proved true, I got all self-righteous. I was like, I don't like hypocrites. He's a public figure, and that's not how he presented himself in public. He always presented himself in public as a golfer. I didn't know he was leading some kind of double life where he golfed by day and then laid down with ladies by night. If I'd known that, I never would have bought the Buick. Now I'm driving around in my Buick with everybody snickering at me. And listen, how naive was I? You know, what did I think Tiger's life was? You know, was he like, hey, I've won 4 straight majors. What should I do now? I know. I'll go back to my hotel room all by myself. Okay, here I am in my hotel room. Let me just close my hotel room window. Too many ladies chanting my name out there. I know, I'll order some room service. Hello. Yes, I'd like to order... hello, Nicole. I'd like to order a chicken breast sandwich. No, if I wanted a job to end all jobs, I would have asked for one. I want a chicken breast sandwich with a pickle. So anyways, Tiger has admitted that he is a sex addict, but what is a sex addict? Now, take my Uncle Bert, for example. A fine fellow. He's been married to my Aunt Ruth for the last 50 years, and they still have a wonderful, healthy sex life. Now, ask yourself this. How addicted to sex do you have to be to have sex thousands of times over half a century with this thing? If you're looking for a sex addict, I'll give you a sex addict. Uncle Bert. Now, also, Tiger is different than you and me. Now, how many chances do we have in our life to commit adultery? Maybe 10. So if we stray once, it's not even 10. We just think it's 10. If we stray once, that's 10%. Now, Tiger may have had sex with 50 or 60 girls, but what about the 3 million he could have but didn't? You got to factor those gals in. Then that makes the percentage 0.000000006, which statistically is 0. So, from a strictly mathematical standpoint, Tiger Woods is the most faithful man who has ever lived. All right, so let's get out of his head and let Tiger be Tiger. What the H?
That comedian that would rape people at comedy club, no, in colleges.
Yes, Vince Champ.
They always said his great gimmick was that people would think who did it, and they never, because he'd go on to another town. and another college. But when people say, "What about the comic?"
Yeah. Maybe the worst gimmick a comic ever had. I had a black guy open for me, and I got him into the hotel. Nice guy, Vince Champ. His name was Vince Champ.
Oh, no.
I don't know whatever happened to that fella. But a nice man.
Arrested for rape.
He knows. He knows.
Tell me your best story.
My best story was the Steve. You just fucking told it.
No, if it happened to you. He's a comedian. He was not the Tempe Improv.
Okay.
What was your joke?
You had one joke?
No, it was so ridiculous. It was stupid.
What was it?
Oh God, man! It was something like don't take a shot from a girl at a bar because it looks ridiculous. It's never good. I think the punchline was is this a Care Bear cum shot or something? It was really ridiculous.
Don't take a shot at a girl at a bar. I think it has to do with the Care Bears. It's like, what?
That was the worst.
I don't remember it. It was so long ago, but that was the gist of it, and that's why I don't do stand-up anymore.
You should open with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should open and close with it.
He can't even tell his own joke.
Yeah, I mean, again, I mean, I'm not a good,
anything.
Yeah, I mean, clearly. I mean, it's like.
I was at a party with a friend and I noticed you first, and you returned my gaze, knew how to quench my thirst. You took me to that room like a dream come true. The dance you performed was just for me and you. Kisses on the neck, then you work your way down. Let yourself go for me all around town. Seductive.
I knew this guy wrote for Three's Company, and he said, like, they'd always have beautiful girls. Remember that show?
Yeah, I love Three's Company.
So they'd have extras, and so they'd call them the bimbo of the week, and they'd take them out to the smokehouse. But John Ritter, he wasn't like a Lothario or anything, but you know who was?
Furley?
Furley. You got it.
Of course.
Mr. Furley. So he says his big line would be, he'd say to girls, he'd go like this, he'd go, "I'm married, but it's not going well."
Oh my God.
And then he'd put booze in when they weren't looking, like comically, when they weren't looking away, he'd put booze into their booze.
Oh my gosh.
And then, but he'd
That'd be amazing to
he'd
see
go to a
that.
hotel in Burbank and have sex with them. And then one time the hotel owner asked, he had a big 8x10 he wanted to sign, so Don Knotts had to go to another hotel.
Oh my God.
It's not going well.
Not going well. Jesus. Mr. Furley, imagine that fucking wake up the next morning. You're some fucking saucy bimbo, fucking
the ultimate
21 years old.
You're expecting Richard Klein at least.
Anybody, yeah.
Very least.
Jesus. Anybody.
Susan
Sarandon.
Mr. Furley, relax. Just take it. Oh my God, he's hyperventilating. Give him there. Give him here. Take some air in. Take some air. Oh. Mr. Furley, come on. Mr. Furley, relax. No, don't hyperventilate. Breathe. Mr. Furley, get some air in. Breathe. Okay, now, Mr. Furley, listen to me carefully. Well, thank you for helping me. He's had a relapse.
I'm told by Nick Swartzen that he's come up with a new impression for his act, known for his impressions. What is it again?
This is Mr. Furley talking to the 20-year-old girl he just woke up next to. Or no, he's in the middle of sex with her. I'm coming in your butt!
Oh my God. Well, listen, man. Hey,
your mouth is my toilet!